This is Creating Grin. Join us as we play Dungeons & Dragons around ye old table, throwing many dice, telling stories, creating legacies. My name is Eric, and I will be your Dungeon Master for this special chapter of our tale as we try to find out what happens to former Queen Liara and Flakes as they fell down. Your kingdom is in ruins.
Surprise!
As they fell down the rabbit hole, we'll see if they can figure a way out of it. With me is Liara and Flakes and the players that bring them to life. The crit crew. On my left we have...
My name is Megan. I'm playing former Queen Liara, who I have a feeling is now in a world of hurt. We'll find out.
I'm Ashley. I'm playing Flakes, a Tabaxi Ranger, who really just wanted a nap. That's all. That's all I've wanted for a while now. But now I'm about to get in some cold water and probably go swim into a portal into or just rock wall. I don't know.
This episode is sponsored by Arcane Artifacts. Check them out at their Patreon page. So we jump directly into chapter 32, Crossing Over. Previously,
Oh, that's ominous.
our two surviving characters had delved and made their way through the dangers and interesting things of the Underearth, coming to a point where they felt the chamber was a dead end. That is when, after killing some brain creatures that were devouring the intellect of some betrayer guards, they had jumped into some water. Well, let me rephrase that. Liara had jumped into some water. They had tied some rope together to hopefully find a better place of respite than where they currently were. Unfortunately, Liara has went somewhere we shall find out, while Flakes is left crying for a nap.
Yep.
So we pick up with Flakes, who is finishing looking at the rope with no Liara on the end of it.
So, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Sure.
And spend all of the rest of my hit dice available to me.
Yep.
And then, I'm gonna take one last look, kind of down the,
Yep.
see if I see anything. Nothing looking.
Nothing. So go ahead and spin those hit
I'm gonna
dice.
Chug that potion of greater healing. Toss the bottle back. I'm going in the hole. The river.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics to swim.
Watch me just drown here.
Let's flash over to Liara.
I
This is an 18 to swim.
Okay.
going towards the light.
Okay, so you turn around.
No,
and
don't go towards the light, not yet!
begin moving towards the glowing, flickering light at the end of the tunnel, and as you do, you kind of go from treading water, swimming, to your feet perch on stone that is elevated, climbing out of the water as you slowly kind of get probably within 10 feet of this now shaped kind of rough-hewn stone archway, medium size, seeing a lot more brighter flickering light. The 18 will flash back over there. You start swimming. You get to a point where it feels very dense and thick. It's hard to explain, as if the water is turning into slush or gel. And you fight through it. And there's a certain point into where you just kind of reach through for one kind of pull through it. And then all of a sudden it's like you just burst through. As you're about 10 feet from there, that's when you hear a kind of a splashing sound from behind as Flakes will kind of spit and sputter.
Oh, thank God.
Coming through.
Oh, thank God. So I'm gonna kind of turn around and be like,
Yep. It's a wet stone wall behind you. Yep.
knock on it. Okay.
Yep, it's solid.
So it was I don't know, gooey? And then now it's rock?
Yeah, I tried to get back.
Am I
to
hallucinating?
No.
Is this lack of sleep?
Maybe. I tried to get back, I couldn't get back.
Oh god. Well,
I'm just glad you came forward.
I didn't want to sleep alone. I'm used to my cat cuddle parties.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming the two of you kind of would have
I would
reconvened
wait
in the
for
middle
her.
to catch up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to make sure and clarify.
Okay.
Out of
Hold
the
my
water.
hand!
I'm holding my sword
Yeah.
and my shield.
Yeah, it's just the two of us, just like with the sword and the shield, awkwardly swimming.
Keep creeping towards the archway. Or
Okay.
whatever.
We're both heading towards the light.
So, you guys are coming out from right about here. You can put your miniatures like right underneath the stone. It is lit with torches in this unique shaped cavern. I'm going to go ahead and switch
Why
over
does
to our
this look like hell?
battle. Well, it's not
Because
quite.
that's where we're at.
Peeking through kind of the opening, still in a little bit of puddling water, you see a set of steps off to your right that lead up to like an upper level.
I just saw the title
There
on the
is kind of a smell of a what?
thing. Title. I
She's
just
spoiling
noticed
herself.
The title.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
So you literally smell like a coppery twinge in the air. You can see bones kind of scattered around the floor. And you do believe you hear some sort of gurgling or coughing in the distance. It's very faint, and it would be off to the left side.
Like a dying gurgling or like a belching gurgling?
More of a dying
Of a dying?
gurgling.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say immediately your attention is drawn by the noise that takes place up here above you, as you see kind of a quick movement of this kind of large haired beast kind of move from left to right. And
Is the beast gurgling?
no, that's not where it's coming from.
Okay.
The sound is coming from over here.
Let's go that way.
Does the beast is gonna hear us.
Well, it's gonna hear us either way we go.
Yeah, but it'll be at our backs.
Not if you walk backwards.
That's true.
Touche!
I don't know if you want to go investigate this beast, we can do that too.
I don't want to investigate. Like, it'd be straight up murder. I have had my fill of things attacking me in the Underdark. It could be like a friendly little puppy. And, I mean, if it's got anything that could in any way kill me, it's gonna get murdered first. Flakes has reached, like, over life, wants a nap. Will literally murder
You
things.
can go lay down with the girl. Like,
There is another kind of sound of dying or death coming from the
Okay.
side of the cavern, and when there is
start.
this rush of noise, like a dog running on stone,
We
the
got
digging of the
Stumis.
nails,
He's got Stumis.
and this creature is going to fly down the steps over. You'll get a quick flash of this orange, like bright orange furred creature, wolf-like creature here. Put that miniature on there for
Do
you.
we have to?
oh no.
Just lose it. Drop it
Yeah,
over
it
the
is.
side.
It
Tell
literally
us
is
it's
going to
not
like
there.
run here, and then it's going to run through a small archway here, and then it keeps going till it gets on this side. So to just take that, over there, and it growls and it kind of echoes. The cave is designed to make sounds.
Have we
Really
just
loud.
seen or perceived to have there only been one?
So far, and you're obscure enough back from where you are that he wouldn't have seen you, and the water kind of
Do you
obscures
wanna speak
scent.
to where it came from?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry thing over there that's about to be eaten, but let's see if we can at least determine if there's one or two or a pack or...
So
what-
stealth up these stairs over here?
Well, I guess stealth out of the water first.
Well, in that direction.
Yeah. I'll let you go. Actually, are you...
Is your
Are you-
pass without a trace still? Okay. thought you said 2 hours. I just...
No, 1 hour.
Yeah, it was 1 hour and we traveled for 2
yeah.
hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
My what?
so are you better? Are you like very investigaty-y? Okay, so
No.
then I will say, I mean, we've been traveling for quite a while, so I'll be like, I'll go check it out. You make sure the monster doesn't stab me in the back, claw me in the back, like bite my head from the back. Get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going up first.
Yep. We're getting out of the water first. Oh, okay. That's a 22
Oh, okay.
stealth.
I
Yeah.
also have a 22 stealth.
Okay, well, you guys can creep half your speed or get out of the water and put yourself on the edge of the water. That's perfect. That is when you're going to hear a very weakened female voice coming from where that wolf was as she is begging, please, no more, no more.
Up the stairs?
No, over where the wolf
Oh,
is.
God, what do
Over
you mean
there?
no more?
And you just hear a growl. I'll give you 5 seconds to make a decision.
That's not enough.
5, 4, I'll count slow. 3,
Are you committed? Are you going?
2,
I'm gonna like weirdly drag out the stuff and I'll be like,
1.
hold on.
Up
Carry on.
the stairs?
No, I was gonna go help the people.
Okay. Are you stealthing?
Yeah.
Or are you running? Are you running weapons blazing?
I am going to follow whatever manner you.
Wait. You just said you wanted to go first, and I was supposed to guard your back.
Yeah, I was like starting to go up the steps, and then we hear the pleading, and then I like turn around to you and give you like this look, like, are we like, what are we doing, Mom?
Do you have any magics? Do you have any like? Well,
I think I have
do you have
like
any like
3
hurling?
cure wounds and a hunter's mark that I could do.
You don't have any like hurling damage magic.
Nope. Oh, I have a
All right, we're gonna.
Okay, actually, okay, yeah. I'm going to pull out my short bow,
Okay.
and I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike. Oh, actually, hold on. How far away am I from this little doohickey?
I don't. Can you see it straight from there?
No, you'll have to move up to see it, but
I think you have to move up to here.
Well,
to
I
be
was
able to
just,
see
I was gonna see if I
everything.
could, because the Ensnaring Strike works on any weapon, so
Correct.
I could run up with the
sword.
sword, but I can't run up with the sword. Gotcha. So, yeah, I'm gonna pull out the, maybe I'm pulling out the hand crossbow. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I...
There is the sound, a scream of agony and pain as you hear cloth or flesh being ripped or torn.
Yep, okay, so, move me up to wherever, how close I can get with 30.
Okay, when you get to that point, you can take this miniature. As there is a
30. I was reading. This is little. You said a little.
come on, T-Rex
Underneath.
arms.
Shut up.
There is a fairly attractive human female that has been literally shredded.
How her waist
Attractive?
is.
She still is, but
She's like Barbie.
It's like the size of her face. Like, literally, that's my face.
I
Would be
painted
like,
I painted that miniature.
Did you?
Yeah.
did you shave off some of her? I see. The werewolf ate that part.
The hair. Anyway, she's kind of pinned in there. There's a fire going, a low fire. You can see that there's thighs, legs, things that are on the fire being roasted. And
Are
he
they?
is.
Does she have all of her limbs?
She has all of her appendages, but what you can see is there's claw marks where he's like either raked down her back, kind of gashed into her arms, ripped open her clothes. She's very exposed and very weak and dying, but he seems to be just toying around with it.
That's really rude.
It's-
We definitely
Are
have
you
to
going
murder
in
him.
for a strike? Or...
I am.
Let's
I got
do it.
bow out. I'm about to like shoot an arrow that
Go ahead.
hopefully will have vines that will
That will
ensnare
sprout.
it in a trap. Although it's only a DC 13 to break out of it.
I'm sure he can't do that.
Mhm.
He'll struggle.
So
He has a weakness against vines.
course.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Actually, okay. So
My wife's like, what? Really?
What are my options here?
We live stream every Tuesday if you're looking
Uh-huh.
for something else to watch live.
Next time you're might as well. Okay.
Check it out. 6
That's what we're
p.m.
trying.
Eastern Standard Time.
That's what we're
3
trying.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're streaming keys from the Golden Vault. Check it out.
It's been very interesting.
I'm trying to fill while you guys figure out what you're doing.
I'm waiting on her.
Yeah, no, sorry. Technical difficulties, sorry.
You're good.
Now,
Just doing my job.
I am going to... can I have loaded the hand crossbow,
Sure.
but, like, still have my shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I just won't reload it. It's just
It's
gonna
fair.
get dumped down. It will be one of the bolts
Mhm.
of poison.
Yeah.
And that is so I'm gonna use lucky and I'm gonna re-roll. How many times can I use lucky in a row?
I'm pretty sure
All
it's
of them.
like once.
I thought you could expend it until you. I don't have a phone to look it up.
Here, I'm
No, you
sure-
just have an iPad. Good luck. Good lord.
features and traits.
Hashtag not sponsored by.
Lucky. Okay. You have 3 luck points per long rest. You can attack, roll, or saving throw. You can spend 1 to roll an additional and choose which die to use. You can choose to spend luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined.
There you go. So you can burn them all 3 up, apparently.
Okay.
There you go. So you burn 1, choosing to burn another,
Oh, good. That's what we want right there.
down to 1 luck point.
Oh, no. I already had 1 luck point
Oh, okay.
that I'd used, so we're
Okay,
down to
did
none,
none.
luck points.
Okay.
Like, literally running on fumes here.
Unlucky. Gotcha.
So, 16 plus 6 is 22 to hit.
It does.
Okay. Just for giggles, like, would a 12 have hit?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What?
It's not wearing anything. It's just natural armor. It's not armored up. It's just fur.
What does that have to do with anything?
Usually, if you don't have armor, you're squishy.
Well, I don't know. There's like...
Shoot a commoner. It's like 10. There you go. Or less.
yeah, now good to know. Anywho's the what's it? D6. So that's 6 points of damage, and then
From the crossbow?
yes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of shenanigans happening with
Oh, I
this.
know.
We're gonna do
I didn't expect any of this.
poison bolts first.
Sure.
Let me bring those up. And so a con save.
Okay. 13 or better.
Yep. Or, I really need him to have less than 8.
25.
A con.
Yeah.
He is going to have 5.
Oh, what? Like total?
Yeah.
Committed.
Oh,
Correct.
cool. He falls unconscious from the poison.
That is exactly what's going to happen. So the initial damage from the bolt is immune to, but the poison takes effect, and he is going to fall unconscious, and he will go face down. Yeah,
Okay.
he's got no shenanigans to ignore it.
Okay.
So that was a good shot.
Off with his head.
So then, vines are gonna wrap around him
Okay, and that
and
means-
restrain him.
Okay,
So he's unconscious and restrained, and he will take 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
now that should return him to consciousness, though. I'm pretty sure that if you look at the bolts,
It does.
so once he does all that stuff, you wake him back up. So go ahead and deal your damage. It is magical vines, so they will take effect on him.
I mean, I guess I could
You're committed
You're
now.
committed.
He fails.
You're committed.
Well, it's the start of his turn, so can't I, like, It's a concentration, so can I unconcentrate on the spell and have, like, when I see that he's unconscious, like, stop my concentration?
Oh yeah, I'll let you do that. That's fair.
Okay.
So he goes unconscious, and then you just kind of like with the
Right.
spell. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
He falls unconscious.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking.
As we're like going this
Walking,
way.
yes. I'm gonna like we'll heal the girl, and then we all just stab him a lot, all at once.
Maybe she has some information on him first.
Can't just murder him.
What if he's like somebody good?
Okay, you want a healer, or you want me to heal her? I got one.
She's literally
at.
She's literally at 1 HP. She's got some like
Well, the only
bleeding
thing I have
gashes. She's rough.
is a greater healing potion, so if you're
No,
gonna
we won't
waste
burn
that on
Nope.
her.
No, we don't.
I'm still alive though. I can
Cure
heal.
wounds.
Okay. How much do you give back to her?
A D8. Hold on a moment. Technical difficulty. 3. 3 hit points.
All right.
That's what
So
you get.
some of the wounds close back up, but a lot of them are too large to completely close. The bleeding is stopped, so probably clots, but she looks really rough. She is conscious. She's, like I said, she's fairly attractive, probably in her late 40s to early 50s. Thank you. And she's very weakly talking.
Look, I just need you to hold a sword for like a few seconds and violently stab it downwards.
I'll say you can see she's unable to. One hand is kind of like dislocated and broke.
Can you tell us what you know? Where are we at? What is this creature? What's going on?
You're in its den. It's a werewolf is what she says.
Where did
I'm
you
gonna
come
like
from?
prop her up against the wall.
There we go.
You know, just like just.
You help her. She's extremely fragile and weak. She's also like not modest either. Like there's like all the clothes have been ripped and shredded. She's going to tell you that she came from a place not too far from here, a small homestead several miles down. She was out actually doing some foraging. The creature came out of the shadows, attacked her, drug her all the way up here.
Well,
He's
while
been
you're
toying with
over
her
here,
on and off for quite some time.
Can I have that other poison blade just for approximately 6 seconds?
Her name, she gives her name and she says, Alara, A-L-A-R-A is what she says. The creature is unconscious. We should leave.
No, the creature's
Or kill
unconscious. We should kill it.
Yep. Kill it. That's what. Like literally.
extremely
like she's talking, telling her
resilient.
story. I take the other thing, and
It's
I'm like,
extremely resilient to what?
Swords and such is what she says.
Does it have like skin of steel?
nah, because I hit it.
Nothing that I've struck it with stone or such as dealt
But he
any
said your
damage to
bolt
it.
didn't do any damage. It was just the poison. But these swords have poison. Can you die from poison?
You can deal enough of it. He's pretty strong.
Maybe
You
if
can
you
see his
stab it,
body's
like, 100
fairly
times, it'll
healthy.
get-
That's what I kind of want to do.
Go ahead then. She's gonna say
It's gonna
I'm.
wake up though if you.
It will wake up,
Mm-hmm.
but it will take at least 4 critical hits from the poison swords. And then it will still have to like stand up, so if I beat it in initiative, it'll have 8.
It's true.
And you could be there right next to me.
Yeah.
Watching it all.
But I just don't like things at my back that can attack me later while I'm taking a nap.
Go for it.
Like mind flayers.
Which I'm pretty sure we just escaped.
Look, I smashed those brains into all the little brains as best I could.
Yeah, she's in no condition to help. As a matter of fact, she's going to do every bit of her power to move out of there because she's not wanting to die.
I'm gonna have crossbow out with.
I feel like I'm being told that this is a bad idea.
No. I'm just trying to maneuver NPCs using logic.
Do you want one of my draw bolts in case he wakes back up?
I have 40.
Of the poison ones?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Cool.
Drow.
Gotcha. Oh, well. I don't know.
Former Queen Drow.
Is that like a standard, like any little bolt I pick up is like a poison bolt? Like,
If it's a
view
drow
it in
bolt.
your steel? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, so...
Well, there's either chance it's gonna wake up in 1 to 4 hours and come after us, or we can attempt to...
I want to just stab it a lot. But I will also... We can get the lady to safety before we die. Maybe that's our last act of
How far...
heroism.
Ask her how far, like, in... from the outside she is. Like, how far in cave? Are we right by the entrance?
How long
is it,
was
like,
she
long
dragged
and
by the
tunnel?
werewolf?
She will point. The entrance is literally right here. This is the entrance to the cavern. She's like, and there's a pathway or road that leads winding
well, then
down.
let's just put ourselves on the
how
other
long?
side.
How long? How long to her village?
She was fading in and out of consciousness, so she doesn't know exactly how long. She just estimates anywhere between 2 to 6 miles away from here.
Is that like an hour's worth of...
It's like a 2.
It's like an hour worth of walking. You can do like, what, 3 miles in an hour, I think it was.
Are there a lot of people at your homestead?
My husband.
Is he like a farmer-y or like a could hold the sword and help me stab this thingy?
He's a hunter, is what she says.
Oh, okay, I'm a hunter. I like that. Well, I guess I'm a ranger, but...
I need you to commit one way or another. What are we doing?
I really don't know. I am torn both ways. I
Okay.
really want to stab it and murder it with these poison swords.
I'm going to take her and put her on this side of the danger over here, and myself.
That's
that-
why you got the pencil, so you can move the miniatures.
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh,
I
okay.
need
Works
a
great.
longer pencil.
I need like one of those giant pencils.
They're called
Let's
yardsticks,
take 2.
okay?
I don't.
Take 2 pencils and like
Take them together.
tap them together.
Okay,
But
well,
not the sharpened ones.
so
There's
you
some
get you
unsharpened
drag her to safety, and you can
Okay,
definitely
so
feel
I'm like
from.
sitting here. I'm like, are we committing? Are we running? I don't know what to do.
You
I don't
definitely-
make decisions very well. That's Runa's department.
You can
What's the
definitely tell she is not combat worthy. She's got 4 hit points total.
What do you want to do? This is up to you. I don't want to make the decision. What if I make, like, I want to stab it, but then what if he's, like, super, super hardy and can't be poisoned,
Well,
and then,
if
like...
we stand here any longer, he's gonna just come to consciousness and kill us anyway.
Like he's growling and but unconscious.
You roll it.
I'll let the dice decide how I die? Okay. Alright. We are rolling a d20. And if...
I roll the dice to see who dies. It's nothing.
Under a 10, we will leave.
So 9 or under,
No, like 10 or under.
10 or under.
And then, like, 11 to
11 or
20, I will...
We'll use it as a
Choo, choo, choo,
payback.
choo, choo, choo.
Wait! Go ahead.
That's a 4.
We run.
So that was running, right?
That was leaving.
Hold on, that's a d12. Pause. 1 moment, please. I was skewing our favor.
I swear we have not been drinking. Not yet.
I did. I started drinking last week.
Here's my d8 that I'm gonna roll. 10 or under, and we leave. 12. Okay.
Committed.
The D20 says let's fight.
I am also going to go to this side of the. You can go. Maybe get.
Well, I've got the crossbow with the draw bolts
ready,
sitting,
locked,
waiting,
loaded. Yep.
locked, loaded.
Sure.
I'm also half ready to run. Also.
Okay. Yep.
How long? Let's get this all set up here. He's not been vined. He's unconscious.
Wait, I have rope. Do you want to bind his hands?
Yes! That's fantastic! It's a great idea!
Okay.
I will also use my rope to bind him.
Now read the fine print.
What do you mean?
of the unconsciousness. I'm pretty sure if you disturb him,
Oh.
shake him, or anything like that, he
I thought it
wakes.
was just damage.
I'm pretty sure it does all of it.
I don't
Let
know.
me look.
Let's look that up.
Can't you tie his feet together with
I
Shake it
am
or
very
toss it?
nice. I should have just let you guys do it and woke him up.
I'm
too
not
nice.
talking. I want to type. God.
I'm literally trying to get you back to the other group. It's a
How's it
challenge.
going?
Yeah, that's not going well for you.
It's going to be season 2.0. It's going to be a whole nother 50 chapters.
Unconscious
It
body.
says the target wakes if it takes damage or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake. So therefore you can tie and restrain it because you're not intentionally trying to wake it up. It
Okay.
is a sleight of hand to tie him up.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
that, is that me?
That becomes the DC of what he has to use to break free.
What's your sleight of hand?
I'm not very magical tricky. Remember claws? It's not a.
That's you, Queen.
Make sure the knots are real tight.
A 5.
I have a 19.
That's a good.
Ooh, nice.
He's
14
bound
plus
with a
5.
19.
See, the last knot. Well, no, I guess your knot was. It's still at the end of my rope, so it was a very nice knot. You're very
Do you
good
want
at
me to roll
tying
for
knots.
both or just one for?
All
I
of
assume we use
it.
one
It is restrained at a 19.
Yeah, you
And
use
there's
50 feet
ropes
of
everywhere.
rope
to do
what you-
hands and feet.
to
Like,
bind him
hands, okay.
all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
19 or better for him to try to escape, or he has to try to break the rope 1 and 2.
If you could stab in like the head, neck, severing
Oh yeah.
area,
Mhm. That's
that
what I'm
might
going
work
for.
the best.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Right there. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your thing. Let's see how it plays out.
So they're all critical hits.
They are.
So there's 4.
Yep.
And so that is going to be 10, 16 plus 20, 36 points of piercing damage. And then 3d10.
Which does 0.
No,
Three.
if she's using the +2 short sword, it works.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's the poison
magical.
damage of 3 per. So 12?
That was 4. No, it's 3.
It's 3 dice 6.
Okay, well that's a 4 for the first round. That's better. That's a 12, so 16. That's 2 slashes. 5, 10, 26. And 8. 34 more points of poison damage.
Alright. All of that takes effect because it is a magical effect.
Oh, thank God.
The weapon is a +2 weapon, so it's
Oh,
be
thank
considered
you.
a magical
Nature
weapon.
that decided to not let me die today. This is a very
It
boring
is.
idea.
It is going to wake up. It is still slightly hardy. It's not quite dead. It is going to be an initiative as he is pissed off. He's also
She had a
still-
crossbow bolt ready. Can we roll that too?
You
Oh,
can if you want to. It's going to have to be one hell of a crossbow bolt if you're trying to take him out.
It's a drought. No, not take him out, but it's damage.
Add damage, sure.
17.
To hit him, it does. It does.
It's 11 points for the bolt, and then what do they have? Is it 3?
No, that's the unconsciousness. It's the con
Yes.
save.
Correct. You don't get the poison damage. He has to make a con save.
But if he falls unconscious,
Oh.
I get 4 more crits. Fall unconscious.
No, you're not
Oh.
20s. He's not unconscious. Nor is he poisoned.
Okay, initiative.
It is an initiative.
19.
That's pretty good.
15.
If you would pull up for our viewers.
I'll leave another dice here. Okay, I did this time. And there's just the
Oh.
tiny.
Carpet, you would never know until you step on it.
was just like, oh, look, there's a little dice in front of my thing. That looks like one of my little dice.
So the creature is restrained. It has a 21. So the creature is going to go first. So he's going to attempt to try to break free or slip the binds. And he's got to make a athletics check at 19 or better, because that's what your knot was. Oh no. He does not make that.
Oh my god.
He struggles. He is still restrained.
Yes. Okay.
Tied up. That is going to be what he does. That's all he can do. It'll be Flakes, your turn.
Okay. Well, we know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh wait. So it's a critical hit. 4 attacks. So it's actually 8d6?
Well, he's restrained. Does it still grant the critical? He's prone
Oh, right, he's not
restrained. He's not
unconscious.
unconscious, so they just become regular strikes.
Restrained. Speed becomes 0.
Yep.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Correct.
Okay, so first attack
With advantage.
is a 29.
It will hit.
So that's 12 points. No. 7 points of piercing damage and
Yep.
11 points of poison damage.
Okie
26 to hit.
dokie. It does. On the second strike.
And that is 9 points of piercing damage and 11 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Third strike.
Still alive.
Nat 20! Oh shit. 19 points of piercing damage. And 6. 15. 19 points of poison damage.
So as you take that plunge,
Oh, thank God.
you're going to pierce through where you believe the heart is as he lets out this.
Stop making noise!
He's done. That's it. That was a 125 point creature killed.
Oh, thank God. It's like I like to viciously murder things. That's my cat people.
Okay. What is next?
I don't know. Does he have anything?
You
Odds or
are in
evens?
his den. He doesn't have
Sure.
anything. He's pretty
Odds or
much just
evens?
in rags and tags, kind of hanging off of him.
I am going to take a souvenir trophy, fang or claw, whichever one looks more impressive.
Well, as you go to do so, the binds of the rope are going to shrink down as he turns into a human form. I'm
I
pretty
knew that was gonna be-
sure.
That's not as impressive.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say her husband.
It is not her husband.
Oh, that would've
It
been-
is going to be a human male. He looks to be in his mid-40s.
Well,
Do we take him with us?
no, he's dead. I might spend an extra 10 minutes to saw his head off just in case, and throw the head in the water just in case.
Flakes is a little more
Okay.
brutal than Raina.
God.
Just a smidgen.
She's like a little, I don't know what the hangry version of Sleepy is, but...
You are in a fairly secure place to take a long rest if you choose to do so, although...
I would like to investigate.
Alara, I think is what I named her.
Yeah, Alara.
Is better now that he's dead.
But she still would like medical attention.
Yeah, some form
Is
of
it looking out the front? Is it dark out?
It
While
is
she
foggy.
investigates the front,
It is
I'm gonna
night.
go look up at the one area and see if there's
Sure.
anything up there.
It is nighttime. It is intermittent fog, some dense and light patches. You see a little bit of a breeze. There's some pine trees rustling and blowing near the entrance. And off in the distance, you see
Oh, I thought you were
lightning
you
kind
hear
of
a howl.
crawl across the sky intermittently, as if a
I
storm
think
or
we
something
should
is
long
coming.
rest. It's nighttime.
As long as I don't see any indication that
There is no indication that there is
Any-
anything else
any-
currently.
two
Nope.
bedroll poof, whatever piles of fur.
Up
Okay.
up there where he came from is essentially his lair where he kind of rests, you would see there is some rations and supplies for his human form. You can see there's a collection of some clothing that the human form would use to
I'm
dress
gonna bring
himself.
some of that and hand it to the
Sure.
lady.
You'll get her kind of clothed. It's very painful, as these are like wide open wounds, some of them. It's like laying. It's really painful. But she's very appreciative. It won't take her long to start a long rest process if this is where you're choosing to set up a camp.
This is where I would like to set up a camp.
Sure. You guys can go ahead and set your camp up. What's your process?
I'm thinking we should be over on this side where it's a little... Or do you think
can.
we should be up in the little...
I
cubby?
was gonna say this up there because it's easier just to guard the steps.
Okay,
But
okay,
this
very
would
true.
be-
I like that. We can also, like, get behind things, and I would like to use my ability Hide in Plain Sight.
Sure.
And so I will use that to disguise us behind the detritus that is up in the sleeping, eating area.
Okay.
So sorry, you might be a little smelly. 1 minute, camouflaging myself. Oh, I guess I can't, well. Just me. Just me. You see
Just-
me pulling all that stuff over me and then just, like, literally conking out for a nap.
Okay.
But I get a +10 to
Okay.
any stealth, you know.
So you guys will go ahead and complete a long rest. I'll give you the full long rest to speed up the process. During the night, there is heavy winds and rains that blow in. Thunder will wake you up occasionally, but
I would
not
like to
enough to disturb
retcon
you.
my one last spell slot. I want to put in my Ring of Spellstorming.
Oh,
Cure
okay.
Wounds. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. But you'll get a long rest. When you wake up the next morning, it is overcast, cloudy, gray, still foggy. Seemingly, Liara is a little bit better as she is awake.
How'd you sleep? I slept like a log.
I
Great.
meditate.
I'm ready to leave, is what she's going to say.
I would also like to leave.
But I would like to thank the both of you for what you did. If there's any way I can repay you, please let me know, is what she says.
A map
I was gonna say, can you tell us, like,
where we are.
where in the world we are?
She's going to say that you're in the ghostly timbers, is what she says.
The ghostly timber?
Oh, correct, yes.
What's the next nearest town? Or ocean or continent? What continent
Right,
are
what
we
continent
on?
are we on?
You're currently in the continent of Stygian, is what she'll say.
Oh, Lord.
This means all nothing to me, so I'm just
As the
looking-
queen, you would know where you came from.
Are you from Stygian? Were we in Stygian?
Well-
I mean, when I was like captured and hauled across the ocean and like forced
It
into manual
depends.
labor.
If somebody looks at it and reads it wrong, I guess you could say Sojian, or we could be on a...
It's spelled just enough difference to be
Okay, then
pronounced
maybe
Stygian.
we're on another realm or plane of existence that's close but not the same.
That's an inspiration point for you.
Which means we are a lot farther from home than we thought.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go like take a sit back on the step. I think I was like still dreaming. So, you said Stygian, right? The continent of Stygian?
That's correct.
Ghostly Timbers.
Correct.
And you said this was like 20 miles from your city?
Like 6.
Oh no, it's depending on where we are. Like I said, she was kind of like she explains.
Oh, no, I meant from her city, the one that was like
Oh.
destroyed by the Demogorgon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned to Liara and asked.
No, that doesn't exist. This is what you would know, Leora.
Like, We needed to find like a portal or something.
You guys can make an Arcana check. Actually, yeah, you both can make an Arcana check.
My Arcana is...
I'm hyperventilating.
You say that every time, every character. My Arcana sucks.
Guess
Well,
what I rolled? I have a 7.
yeah.
3!
Then carry on the conversation. We need to find a portal or something. That's good enough.
Like, there's no amount of walking miles to get back home. Or oceans, or...
That's fair. You would know that. I would say Alara's going to come over and begin to comfort Flakes. Just, there, furry. I'm sure we can work this out.
What continent were you from?
Stygian.
You're from Stygian.
This is Stygian.
Very good. That's correct.
Like, not like Stygian, like they just got like a little country accent.
Nope.
No.
No. Good thought, but no.
Flakes is wilted. She
Yeah.
starts like morosely
She
walking
would
towards
even
the
say
door.
that they're from the Twisted Timbers, and this is the Ghostly Timbers.
It's like
Also
the
referred
upside
as
down, but not.
the Haunted Timbers would be another name it would be called.
I have a bad feeling about this.
None of it sounds fun.
Can we just start off by getting out of this
Yes.
cave that looks like hell?
I think
If
I need
you-
another nap.
If you can accompany me back to my homestead, I can make sure that you guys have a dry place to lay your heads, and even feed you a meal, is what she's going to say.
Is it haunted? Or
It's
under
my-
attack?
Are there
No,
like weird
it's my
creatures
home.
staging a
falling
coup?
into
My
the ground?
my husband may be able to give you better guidance as he is a hunter.
Okay.
There's not like weird tentacle creatures poofing out of the sky.
I've heard stories from my husband,
Oh, gosh.
but I have not seen these.
Well, let's get going so we can get there before dark. At the rate we're going.
Yep, just I will continue to sob. Not like quietly hysterically. That makes
Okay,
sense.
so you guys will take your leave. You guys will
Psychotically
begin
hysterical.
to kind of follow her direction while aiding her. You're gonna go to the left of the cave entrance, and there is a pathway. You see that you're actually on kind of a bit of a slope. It's not quite a mountain, but it kind of mounds up to this cave, or it kind of
So we're going
grades up to it.
downhill.
You are going downhill. You'll go 15, 20 minutes, so half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and that is when the person with the highest passive perception here would be.
Probably me. What's your passive?
15.
18.
Okay, that is when you are going to hear a cry, male voice, for help. And then you hear,
What is with you people?
I thought you
to-
said there weren't things
it's in
about
the
to murder
it's in the
us.
direction in which you are traveling, as she immediately gets a look of terrifying horror in her face, and she's like, Tenet, my husband, is what she's going to say.
That's like our one help.
So, what are you going to do?
Pull out my
Get up to him.
sword
Okay.
and shield
Go
and
give
like
me-
drag him along the
Are
ground.
you walking or are we running at this
How
point?
far? I mean,
It's, I don't know, it's in the distance.
Oh.
It's hard to
It's in the
tell.
a hardy jog.
Give me an athletics check then for the hardy jog.
Wait. I want to hold on to Runa while I'm doing this.
She forced
She's
you
like,
to walk
she's
so true. Good thinking, good thinking. I would be even more upset.
Okay.
Oh wow, just separated us again.
28.
Alright.
You
that's
said
good.
athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a descent into madness. Oh my god! It's like a horror version of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
This is all your fault. It is all my fault. Bye guys. I'm just gonna leave now.
What's your athletics there?
Mine?
Alright, you have a 28. I'm waiting on her.
Oh.
Oh, mine?
Well, she's dragging you,
4.
so.
I need to just chain us together.
An 18.
That's good. You two will take off, and she, being Alara, is going to be running, but she's not as fast as the two of you, so she's probably about 10-15 feet behind. You're going to come as there is a flash of lightning the closer you get, as if the storm is starting to blow in again.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to smell the faint smell of fire smoke. And you start going down the hill. And I'll go ahead and change the map and set it up.
Oh man.
For those still watching.
Wait,
All right, there should be a little alcove where a camp has been set. You can place this beautifully painted tent. That was actually painted by Katie.
Katie did this one.
Yeah.
I've painted like 4 of these, and you picked the one Katie painted?
It's the one that doesn't look like Drow currently.
Where?
See the little alcove with the fire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put it in there in that little alcove
No,
somewhere.
okay, I see it.
Not on the fire, but in the
It's not
alcove.
on fire.
Okay. And then you can put him near the
And this
fire.
poor sap.
Yep. There is a creature that is attacking him. It is very gauntly thin. It has skin and patches of fur on it. The skin is kind of gray brownish with liver spots on it, and then there's like mangy patches of fur everywhere. The face almost looks like a bugbear, but it's very thin and gaunt. It has almost the Wolverine kind of hair pulled back. It looks very savage. And you can see that it has wrapped around his hand rope on each hand, and it basically has a garrote or a garrote that's just choking the life out of this human male. He has his legs kind of pressed between the shoulder blades, and he is pulling back. The human male, is turning blue and slowly and surely turning gray at this point as he falls to his knees. Whatever this thing is killing him.
I will hand her.
Are we in that end?
You are at that end down there coming down the hill.
The hand crossbow and drow bolts extra that I had. So 14 of them. So she can maybe be useful. Maybe.
To Alara. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll say pointy end into the thing, you just pull and go.
So as you were doing this, she's like trembling and shaking. She's like almost to the point of like
Be like,
shock.
No. Point at the thing, not at us, at the thing. Got it?
Okay, so she'll take the hand crossbow and she immediately uses 2 hands on it, which looks kind of funny, and then
I do one of those like, dear Mother Moon. Okay.
Yep. So I think this is a great place
Oh my gosh.
to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our chapter of our tale. So if you like what you have all experienced, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Never miss a new episode of Creating Grin. If you can't watch the newest episode when it's released on Fridays, and you really want to know what's happening next, fret not, friends. We've got you covered. Just follow us on your favorite podcast provider. Listen in. Stay on top of things. Check us out on our socials with links down below. Well, thank you for watching or listening. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.